Hey guys, it's Psychic Medium Sarah Lemos. Good morning. I am coming live to you from the office, as you can see. Hair pulled up and a little bit of coffee in my new mug. I'm excited to be here with you guys for this little bloop in time where we're gonna learn how to be mindful. We're gonna pull a card for the week, and we're absolutely 100% going to talk about Bigfoot. In my experience with Bigfoot, I've had many experiences with spirits, haunted houses. I've had experiences with the good and the bad and the ugly when it comes to that, and wrote a little book on it. Today I wanted to talk about something different, something that I am definitely a part of. And the reason I'm a part of is because I'm a believer. And when you're a believer, hey Pip, and when you're a believer, it's just when, yeah, I'm going to just tell you about my story about not being a non-believer and becoming a believer and what I think about that and how that experience was. Good morning, Kim. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, And we're going to be talking about some of the upcoming paranormal paracons in Oregon and the local areas. We have one coming up in Gold Country Paracon. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one, the Gold Country Paracon. I'm actually a part of that one. And it's going to be September 13th and 15th in Jacksonville, California. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So that's a great one, guys. If you're in the California area, Oregon area, or Washington area, we don't get very many paracons over this way. So again, the Gold Country Paracon, September 13th through 15th in Jacksonville, California. That's a good one to be looking forward to. I'm going to make a quick announcement in the tribe that I am live. I am live. I am live on. Yes. Here we go. All right. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, good morning to everyone out there that is listening in. Bigfoot at first was a lot for me to swallow. It was something that I didn't believe in. Yeah, I know I'm a medium. And that's like, well, if you're a medium, don't you believe in everything? No. But you can talk to the dead. So, um, I didn't believe in the fairies. I didn't believe in fae. I didn't believe in the jinn. I didn't believe in any of that. And I think, most people don't. Um, Good morning. Hi, Trudy. So much love your way. Um, I didn't believe it. I just didn't believe it. I would go to these different festivals because I am a medium and because I wanted to see other mediums do their work and see how they work. But when it came to Bigfoot, and I live in the Pacific Northwest, so I live where this hairy, large, human-like creature, as it's written, is known to be. And it didn't matter. Didn't matter. So I'm going to share with you guys a story, take you back a few years with me, where I go back and have my experience. So I love to go to the McMinnville's UFO festival. I absolutely love. I don't know if you guys have any of you guys been. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Have any of you guys been to the UFO festival in McMinnville, Oregon? Actually, Trudy, this and Kim, this happened when I was with you guys. Yeah. So good morning. Yeah. So it's a great, awesome, yearly, annually. It was fun, right? It is a great place to people watch because everybody is dressed up like an alien. Yes, everyone is dressed like an alien. And they even dress their pets up. And it is just the funnest. And they have great speakers come out, all kinds of stuff. It's just wonderful. Um, and I was there with some friends, and I was sitting outside of one of these huge hotels in McMinnville, as you do. And oh, you got to, Anita, you got to come down and check it out. And this gentleman was walking across the street, and I have no idea why I did this. No idea. I looked up to him and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" Just being friendly, just trying to be kind, just trying to be nice. And he looked at me and he did the same thing. It's almost like he didn't know why he wanted to talk to me, but all of a sudden he wanted to talk to me. So we were chatting, and he had this envelope in his hand, this big yellow envelope. And he said, so what do you do? And I said, "Oh, I'm a psychic medium." And he said, "Oh yeah?" And I said, "Yeah." And I believe I shared my UFO experience with him, which I would love to share with you guys sometimes. I have several UFO experiences because we were cute and bald. That is right, Marcy. We were cute and bald at the time. Pippin. And he said, "Oh, you're a psychic medium." And I said, "Yeah, I'm a psychic medium." And he says, "Okay, well, here, hold this envelope and tell me what you get." Right? So psychometry. Anybody who's taken my class in psychometry knows what I'm about to do. So I have no idea what's in this envelope. I have no clue. I have no idea what's in this envelope. And he's like, "Hey, read this." I'm like, "Shit, why not?" Because sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's fun just to play along, And I take this envelope, I put it in my hands, I take a deep breath, and I tell him everything I see. And so I have this envelope, and I say, "All right, I am facing northwest, excuse me. I am facing northwest, and I have fallen, and I am on my knees." And then I look down, and I realize I'm not a human. So in this vision, I'm looking down as a psychic medium, and I'm not human. So I look up at him, and I'm very confused because in my vision, I start communicating to two others that are like me. And it's kind of a chirping, loud sound that is kind of as if I were a whale. I know this sounds really weird. Just run with me for a minute. And I was making these weird noises, very weird noises, but I could see almost like a sonar. So I could see where these other energies, other forms of not humanness were running through the thick of the forest. And me, the one that I'm holding, right? This is so crazy. And I'm holding this packet, and I look back down, and I know that there's something wrong, that I fell. That the reason I'm on my knees, like there's a reason. And I came out of this vision, and I handed back him his envelope, and I said, "What the hell is in this envelope?" I said, "Because whatever it is not human." And I was shooken to the core. Like, I'm sweating just talking about it, to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm sweating because I'm being very honest with you guys. I'm being very, 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 very honest with you guys. And as a psychic medium, I've only dealt in visions of other humans. You can understand that, right? Like, the only things that I have seen, which have been very traumatic at times, are humans, are people our children, our adults, our parents, our brothers, our sisters. This is what I see. So in this moment, I am not, unless you are super hairy, could this be a human? And so he said, yeah, Sarah, we found these tracks, what we believe were knee imprints, where we took the hair sample that is in the envelope that you are holding of a Bigfoot. And I'm taking it to several scientists today, and the knees were absolutely in that direction. Good morning. The knees were absolutely in that direction. And the knee prints that they felt were knee prints, and that where they had gotten the sample of the hair. So he asked me to do a little film with him really quick, and I filmed with him, and it's on the interwebs. I'll share it someday with you guys in the tribe if I can find it. But to me, in that moment, I learned to believe in something else, because I could not deny. I won't deny my gift. I won't deny my gift. I won't. I did that as a child. I did it so much. I had so many people deny my gift. I had so many people say that I was full of it, when I have never been full of it. I've always been honest and always said exactly what I see. So in this situation, guys, think about this. So for many people who watch the paranormal, many people who go out and want these experiences for themselves, right? It takes a moment just like this to crack someone wide open. So for some people, their experiences with spirits and ghosts happen in a prison where they paid for a night investigation, and they use their equipment and they have these experiences. For other people, to be honest, they come and see me. They hope that I can do what I can do as a psychic medium. And then when I show them, here it is, here's what I got, they are cracked wide open. And I think it was a good experience for me to have. Is it possible that you were reading the guy who gave you the envelope? No. No, because if I was Kim, that's a good question. So if I was reading the guy, I would have seen it through his eyes. So whatever I read, I see it through their eyes. So if anything that I see that's through Sarah's eyes, that makes sound so weird. Oh, well, I see it through my eyes. I would have seen it through the guy's eyes. So I would have seen him walk up and see the impressions. I would have seen him take the hair sample, and I would have been able to say to him psychically, here's what's happening inside this. But I was reading the hair. I was reading the object, and it's actually a psychic gift. It's not really a mediumship gift, but as a psychic, it was really interesting to read that energy. It's a great question. So, I think that many of us have these experiences, be it if you've seen a Bigfoot. I have a friend who has told me he has seen a Bigfoot, and he has told me the story. And to watch these people's faces change, where they are struggling with what they are telling you. It isn't just, oh, yeah, I was walking through the forest and I smelled something funny and I looked over and there's Harry and the Hendersons. Like, no, when you talk to, I met Ronnie this year. And when you talk to people who have their stories, you can see them wear it on their face. You can see 110% that they wear these experiences on them. That the experiences that they've had are so true to them. Yeah. So Ronnie is cool. I met him for the very first time this summer and actually told him this story and said, as a psychic medium, I am interested in learning how to work with and exchange information with these energies. Because their energy, I should be able to communicate with them. I just use a different frequency and tone, and I should be able to speak with them. That's what I feel. And so Ronnie and I are talking. I'm supposed to reach out to him again, and he's supposed to align me with some people who do this that are psychics so that I can learn the skill. Um, you can, yes, paranormal pixie Lara, you can absolutely tell how it affects them. You really can. It does change you, Vicky. I agree with you. Yes, men can be brought to tears after the experience, says Lindsay. Yes. I have to go. I'll catch the rest later. Okay, sending so much love. Um, you know, it is this idea of, I when we say, a lot of people say I believe in UFOs. I believe in aliens. I believe in fairies, the fae. And it's interesting because it's like, well, why or how or what was your experience? And like you said, it's really interesting who have, people who have experienced this, and you see this. It's crazy. Yeah, yes, Anita, from what I understand, they are telepathic also. Yes, that is also my understanding. But I had a dear friend, Barry Fitzgerald, once tell me, this stuff is, you don't play with this stuff, and you be very careful with this type of energy. And just from watching his stories and reading his books and being able to sit by a fire and just ask him whatever, where is it? There it is. Any questions that I have, I know to be very careful. And so I know to be very careful with anything that I do with my energy that will cross those barriers, right? So I'm not just going to go out into the woods and be like, all right, I'm going to see what happens. No, no. If and when this happens, it will be with a group of people that I trust, and it will be done in a very safe way. Good morning, Annie. Because it is a creature that, again, we don't have very much information about, or sentient being that we don't have very much information about. And we're just scratching the surface. Just like I'm not going to jump in the ocean and go to the depths and see if I survive, right? So I just believe that we should be careful with these energies. That's why people say to me all the time, Sarah, what do you think of Ouija boards, message boards? What do you think about them? I think they're a board. I think they're a freaking board. Exactly, Kim, one of the missings. I think it's a board, but I think it's a board that communicates with things that you can't see. And if you're not trained in communicating, you are playing with something that can be very dangerous. It's that simple. It's that simple. And so, for many people who are in the paranormal, who are out chasing ghosts and spirits and trying to have experiences, I think that's awesome. But I think that's why we have rules, respect, and we're careful with what we do. We have to be careful. So yeah, so if you want to know, Washington State has the most sightings of Bigfoot. So but what I've learned is the internet is not our friend when it comes to Bigfoot. They say that there's in Oregon been 254 sightings. And it's interesting because if you do a research on the Bigfoot, one thing that is really, really interesting is, we call it Bigfoot or Sasquatch, but this energy, this being, if it is whatever it is, this large and hairy human-like mystical creature, as they call it, all around the world, is seen just a little bit different, but has a different name, and they just call it by a different name, and it's all over Asia, Canada. I know that's not very far. I'm just kidding. But many, many places. Yep, a board, but tool, just like any other means of communication. You need to be careful. Absolutely. So yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm a Facebooker. I am a big time Facebooker. And so I'm always keeping up with those that are in the paranormal. and seeing what they're doing and what's new. And I know last week I talked to you guys about Beacon, the new television streaming service that you can download now, Beacon Television. It has all these types of things, but I wanted to also tell you guys about Phenomicon. Phenomicon is September 4th through 7th in Utah. This is a paranormal conference featuring many speakers from Skinwalker Ranch to Expedition Bigfoot and so on and so forth. So if you're in the Utah area, Phenomicon is going to be another great one that you might want to come out and say hi to me. I will be doing a gallery reading at Phenomicon. So it's another great one. I know you guys, if you're a Facebooker, you've seen it. There's so many that are happening. But guys, not really on this side of the United States. So we got to support the ones in California. We got to support, Gold Rush, Paracon, that's coming up. We got to support those in Utah. We got to say, yes, we want more on our side of the United States. Whoa, hello. On this side of the United States, we got to tell them we want more. Of course, Oregon Ghost Conference is happening in March. So those are just a few. Of course, guys, I don't want us to go too far without pulling a card for this week. So let's go ahead and pull a card for this week. A way that we can look at this week just a little different, just a different way of looking at our problems and our issues. Just a suggestion from the deck of cards known as the Maps deck. And we're going into the unknown. Look at her. She's not afraid. She's not afraid. You see how her hands are in front of her? So it's all about what I'm seeing for this week is don't be afraid. Check out the unknown. Do some research. Step into what you wouldn't normally step into. Try something new out. This week is all about stepping into the unknown. Yes. Look at that. Lucky number 7. It's just absolutely beautiful card. She has no fear. She may not be able to see, but she has no fear. So get out there, try something new this week, guys, or look at your issues in a way that you're not afraid. So let's just think in our mind what's something we're coming up against right now, something that's bothering us, something that's slowing us down. And then let's look at it if we didn't have any fear of an outcome. Just an idea. Just an idea. I think that's really freaking important, guys. It's really important to just look at it in a different way. So now we're going to take a look at being present. Ooh, practice mindful walking. Paying attention to each step, the sensation of your foot and your leg. This is really cool, and I absolutely love doing this. So you just go for a walk. You do your normal walk. You're just a walking, and then you start to pay attention to your toes in your shoes, how your feet feel when they touch the earth, how your legs feel when they pick up and fall back to the earth. So practicing some mindful walking can be very helpful to be present. So if you're in your mind or you're pissed off about something at work, just practice mindful walking. It will bring you back to self. Ooh, school starts next week. Now to relax. Oh, I love this one. Smile and brighten someone's day. We've pulled that one before, but apparently we need to pull it again. Don't forget to just simply smile, guys. Freak people out. Freak them the hell out. Smile at them. Smile at them. They will be wondering why you are smiling. It is the best. I know that's supposed to be a friendly thing, but really, it scares the shit out of people. All right. And then how to reflect today. Practice mindful observation of the night sky. Marvel at the stars and stare at the universe. Take some time to sit out under the stars. So I think those are some that we've actually pulled before. But what I always say is we pull them again. It's because we're not practicing. So don't forget to practice. Yeah, I love to just smile at someone. Just smile. So some of you guys know I collect mugs and cups, different mugs and cups with ghosts on them. And right now Hello Marshalls and home goods stores. So many spooky, spectacular mugs out there. And they're only $4.99, which is just horrible because I'll just get in the car if I've had a bad day. Some people go out and have a cigarette, not me. I jump in the car and I head to Marshalls for another mug with a ghost on it. Oh, Cynthia, I'm so sorry. No, absolutely. You never know how much a smile could mean to someone. Absolutely. Absolutely. I completely agree with you guys. And so I just want to jump on just to share just a thought. I definitely will be bringing you my UFO stories next Monday. So if you want to hang out with me, bring your UFO stories, bring your UFO information. We're going to be talking all about UFOs. As you guys know, I got to do a show with Ben Hansen, who now oversees most of the UFO stuff happening in the United States. And I just love that guy. But I've had my own experiences, and I want to share them with you and see if you've had experiences like me. So if you know anybody who has a great UFO story, share this podcast. Share this podcast on your Facebook feed, and let's see how many people we can get to come over and hang out with us next Monday here, where we're going to be talking about all things UFO. So I have to skedaddle because I start my mornings of mentoring. Yes, right now, if you are looking for a discounted rate on a 20-minute reading, you can get that. $60 off with the coupon code TUX, TUX, all capitals. Gives you a huge discount for the month of September and October. So if you've been looking for that, I have it and I'm offering it to you. Love and blessings to you. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great week, you guys. It's going to be a great week. Sending you guys tons of light and love. Take care of yourselves, and let's hang out again, shall we? How about next Monday? Me and you here talking about UFOs. All right, guys. Sending light and love. Take care, and we'll talk real soon. Bye, guys.